All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Meenakshi Sant. The headlines. All arrangements in place for fifth phase of Lok Sabha elections tomorrow. Campaigning picks up for remaining two phases. Massive rescue and rehabilitation work continues in Cyclone-affected Odisha. Prime Minister to visit the state tomorrow to take stock of the situation. North Korea fires several short-range projectiles into the Sea of Japan. In IPL Cricket, Royal Challengers Bangalore beat Sunrisers Hyderabad by 4 wickets at Bengaluru. And Saurav, Ghosal and Joshna Chinappa to play in the finals of Asian Individual Squash Championship at Kuala, Lumpur. Elaborate arrangements have been made for peaceful conduct of fifth phase of Lok Sabha elections tomorrow. 51 constituencies spread over 7 states will go to polls in this phase. Voting will take place for 14 seats in Uttar Pradesh, 12 in Rajasthan, 7 each in Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal, 5 in Bihar and 4 in Jharkhand. In Jammu and Kashmir, polling will take place in Ladakh and Pulwama and Shopian districts of Anantnag constituency. In Uttar Pradesh, polling parties are being sent to their respective booths under tight security. Our correspondent reports that 14 constituencies going to polls are spread in the Terai, Awadh and Bundelkhand regions.
The constituencies where polling will be held are Doharara, Sitapur, Mohanlalganj, Lucknow, Raebareli, Amethi, Banda, Fatehpur, Kaushambi, Barabanki, Faizabad, Bahraich, Kaisarganj and Gonda. Out of these, 4 seats are reserved. More than 2,47 lakh voters will decide the fate of 182 candidates in fray. 28,072 booths have been erected for voting. In addition to civil police and PSC, 238 companies of CAPF have been deployed. MS Yadav reporting for AR News from Basti.
Our Bihar correspondent reports that elaborate security arrangements have been made to ensure free and fair polls.
Jawans of Central Paramilitary Forces are being deployed at every booth. Indo-Nepal border has been sealed and strict vigil is being maintained to avoid untoward incidents. Inter-district border has also been sealed. Out of 8,899 polling booths, about 2,000 have been declared vulnerable. Over 65,000 polling staff have been engaged in poll-related work. Patrolling magistrates have been instructed to reach their polling station with polling material and VVPAT this evening. Live webcast facility will be available at 400 booths. With KK Lal, Aarti Rana, AIR News.
Here is our Jaipur correspondent with the details of poll preparations in Rajasthan.
The election department has completed all the preparations for free, fair and peaceful polling. Polling parties are leaving for polling booths today. More than 2,31 lakh voters are to decide the political fate of 134 candidates who are in election fray. Total 23,383 polling booths have been set up, out of which 6,354 have been declared critical. These polling stations will be under the surveillance of the Central Armed Police Forces. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
In West Bengal, more than 13,000 polling stations have been set up. Besides state police, around 580 companies of central forces have been deployed to ensure free and fair voting. Here is our correspondent with the profile of the Barrackpur parliamentary constituency.
Out of 7 parliamentary constituencies, contest at Barrackpur under North 24 Parganas district is one of the major attractions. Former Railway Minister and Trinamool Congress nominee Dinesh Trivedi is locked in a 15-cornered contest. BJP has put up former Trinamool Congress MLA Arjun Singh in Barrackpur seat. Arjun Singh has recently quitted the Trinamool Congress and joined BJP. Important candidates in the fray include Kalyan Banerjee, former Arjun awardees footballer Prasun Banerjee and Ratna Denag of Trinamool Congress, and senior actress and BJP nominee Loket Chatterjee. Security measures have been strengthened. Vigil along Indo-Bangladesh international border has been tightened. Arijit Chakraborty reporting from Kolkata for AIR News.
Campaigning for this phase ended last evening. Top leaders of various political parties held rallies at various places to woo the voters. Prime Minister Narendra Modi campaigned in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar yesterday. Addressing a rally at Valmiki Nagar in Bihar, the Prime Minister said Congress and its allies are now abusing the Election Commission because they are looking for ready-made excuses for their imminent defeat in the polls. Congress President Rahul Gandhi addressed a rally at Sultanpur in Uttar Pradesh. Earlier, briefing media in New Delhi, Mr. Gandhi said the Prime Minister is ignoring the issues of unemployment and agrarian crisis. After the end of canvassing for the 5th phase, campaigning is picking up for the 6th and 7th phases. The Prime Minister will address rallies in Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh today. More from our Bhopal correspondent.
Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address two meetings in Sagar and Gwalior. Union Minister Rajnath Singh will address public meetings in Rajgarh, Guna and Vidisha. While senior Congress leader Sam Pitroda will be participating in a program in Indore. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
BJP President Amit Shah will hold public meetings in Haryana and Punjab. Addressing a public meeting at Rohini in Delhi yesterday, Mr. Shah said the ongoing elections are being fought on the issue of national security and the NDA government is committed to safeguard the nation's interest. BSP Chief Mayawati will campaign in Ambedkar Nagar and Pratapgarh in Uttar Pradesh today.
News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program, Janadesh 2019, on the developments related to the general elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program.
Massive rescue and rehabilitation work continues in cyclone-affected areas of Odisha. The Indian Navy has launched a three-pronged rescue and rehabilitation effort centered around the worst-affected Puri and its suburbs in coordination with the state government. It has sent food materials and essential medical supplies to the affected areas. Indian naval ships Ranvijay, Kadmat and Airavat with 3 helicopters are operating off Puri and coordinating aerial survey and immediate response to their integral choppers. The Eastern Naval Command has arranged additional ships with standby relief material. The Indian Air Force has sent 3 C-130J Super Hercules aircraft to Bhubaneswar from Hindon Air Base for humanitarian aid and disaster relief. The Odisha government has launched a massive restoration work across 10,000 villages and 52 urban areas ravaged by the cyclone, affecting nearly 1 crore people. Men and machinery of NDRF, State Disaster Rapid Action Force and 5 services have launched a massive restoration work. The seaside pilgrim town of Puri was the worst hit after the extremely severe cyclonic storm made landfall on Friday morning. Equally devastated were capital Bhubaneswar and Cuttack city. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Odisha tomorrow to take stock of the situation. Mr. Modi spoke to Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and assured him of continuous support from the centre. The Chief Minister reviewed the situation and said the cyclone tore apart critical infrastructure, especially power, telecom and water supply. Flight operations at Bhubaneswar Airport resumed yesterday and many stranded passengers were sent to Delhi by a special plane. The Gopalpur port also resumed operations. In West Bengal, Cyclone Fani did not cause much havoc. Flight operations resumed at the Kolkata airport yesterday morning, while train services on the Sialdah and Howrah sections are also getting back to normal. In Bangladesh, at least 14 people were killed and 63 injured as the cyclone hit the country yesterday. Dozens of villages on the Bangladesh coast have submerged. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. North Korea has fired several short-range projectiles into the Sea of Japan. State media reported that the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un oversaw the drill yesterday. It said the purpose of the drill was to test the operating ability and accuracy of multiple rocket launchers and tactical guided weapons by the defense unit. It could be Pyongyang's first short-range missile launch for more than a year. Reacting to the development, U.S. President Donald Trump expressed confidence that the North Korean leader will not break his promise. In a tweet, Mr. Trump said he believes that Kim Jong-un fully realizes the great economic potential of North Korea and will do nothing to jeopardize it. Israel has said around 200 rockets were fired from the Palestinian enclave Gaza, and its air defenses intercepted dozens of rockets. The Israeli army said it had targeted 2 rocket launchers in Gaza with an airstrike in response, and its tanks had hit a number of military posts used by Hamas. Gazan Health Ministry said 3 Palestinians were killed and several injured in the attack. No casualties had been reported on the Israeli side. A Delhi court has issued non-bailable warrants against a Gulf-based investor Omar Ali Bashraf for his alleged links with the Augusta Westland chopper scam. Special Judge Arvind Kumar has allowed the Enforcement Directorate's application against the businessman. The agency's Special Public Prosecutor D.P. Singh and Advocate Naveen Kumar Mata argued that the ED had summoned Bashraf multiple times since March last year, but he did not join the investigation. According to ED, Interstellar Technologies Limited of Mauritius, which allegedly received the Augusta Westland kickbacks, transferred an amount of about $53 lakh to the account of Ravasi Al Khalij General Trading LLC of Dubai, maintained by Omar Ali Bashraf and another accused in the case, Gautam Khaitan. The Income Tax Department's nationwide searches in 70 premises related to Coimbator's lottery tycoon Martin Santiago has concluded, and the assessee has admitted to an unaccounted income of around 600 crore rupees. The searches commenced on 30th of last month in a number of cities including Coimbatore, Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi and Ludhiana. Officials said incriminating evidence was found during the searches. In Jammu and Kashmir, terrorists shot dead a BJP functionary in Anantnag district last night. 60-year-old Ghulam Muhammad was working as district president of BJP in Anantnag. No group has claimed responsibility for the killing. In IPL Cricket, Royal Challengers Bangalore defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad by 4 wickets at Bengaluru last night. In the final 2 league matches today, Chennai Super Kings will take on Kings 11 Punjab at Chennai at 4 p.m, while Mumbai Indians will clash with Kolkata Knight Riders at Kolkata at 8 in the evening. Ace Indian squash players Saurav Ghosal and Joshna Chinappa will play for the titles of the Asian Individual Squash Championship in Kuala Lumpur today. Ghosal, men's top seed, will take on Liu Chun Ming of Hong Kong, while Joshna, the reigning champion, will face Annie O, also from Hong Kong. And now, for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Meenakshi. The Rafale deal dominates today's newspapers again. The Sunday Tribune headlines: Centre contests April 10 Supreme Court order on Rafale papers. Government: penalty waiver for leak of secrets will threaten state. The Indian Express adds: monitoring by the PMO isn't interference, government tells Supreme Court. On the election front, the Pioneer informs Phase 5 campaign ends, bigwigs in fray. The Hindustan Times reports Modi-Rahul trade barbs on the roles of Army Election Commission. In significant international news, the Hindu reveals that Sri Lanka's army chief has said some of the suicide bombers who carried out the country's worst terror attack on Easter Sunday last month had visited Kashmir and Kerala for some sorts of training or to make some more links with other foreign outlets. And finally, the Hindustan Times reporting on the destruction caused by the recent cyclone headlines: Fani leaves trail of devastation, India-Bangladesh count clauses. While the Times of India adds, Fani, massive effort to save lives earns global praise. And with that, it's back to you, Meenakshi.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. All arrangements in place for 5th phase of Lok Sabha elections tomorrow. Campaigning picks up for remaining 2 phases. Massive rescue and rehabilitation work continues in Cyclone-affected Odisha. Prime Minister to visit the state tomorrow to take stock of the situation. North Korea fires several short-range projectiles into the Sea of Japan. In IPL Cricket, Royal Challengers Bangalore beat Sunrisers Hyderabad by 4 wickets at Bengaluru. And Saurav Ghosal and Joshna Chinappa to play in the finals of Asian Individual Squash Championship at Kuala Lumpur. With that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.